Hello everyone, for today's video, and because I hate myself, I'm going to be using nothing but Stone Bullet. So with Stone Bullet, it's a strike based super, so you'd think, oh, Burcol's going to use the QQ ban that gives him points in strike supers, and yeah, that was the plan, but I just realised as I was putting the footage into Vegas to talk over it, to do the commentary, I realised my QQ ban gives me points in Key Blast supers and minus points in strike supers. I do not know why I did not see that as soon as I equipped it. Oh man, let's just get into the first fight for this video. So thankfully, no one was joining when I made a no limitations lobby, like both in ranked and play matches, so I just decided to make a, I believe it's a mix of ranked and play matches with limitations on, so everyone, myself included, will be set to level 50, and this guy starts off with, of course, Vegeta Blue. Now I did break his guard to begin with, and here I tried to go for Stone Bullet. Oh man, I was wondering, why is this doing so little damage, like when it actually did connect? And I don't know if it's because it just sucks in general, because yeah, it does suck, it's a really bad attack. It's more like a gimmick or like a troll attack, I guess. Plus I do have minus points in, well, my QQ ban gives me minus points in strike super, so there is that. Oh man, okay, so his guards, like I broke his guard again, he went for a final Kamehameha, I kicked him out of it using a swing kick, and I don't think I've ever done that before. I don't know if I'll ever do that again, because it just looked very nice though. So yeah. Why is this attack in the game? Like, why is it in the game? Isn't it the attack Gohan, no, that Goten used on Gohan? Well, I say used, you literally picking up a rock and you're throwing it, like at least in the anime. So I broke his guard there with the Triangle Stone Break, so I figured I might as well go over Stone Bullet. I can't really, well I can, but going for a stamina reset will just be really sucky, because I have to make sure I've got 2 bars of stamina, then dash and hope that I can get one fast, because I've got no evasive, so you know I can't use my evasive when I have 3 bars of key then dash. So 3 bars of stamina, yeah, that meme. Oh man, okay, so I went for another final Kamehameha there, it didn't work. I'm halfway through the fight now. It is looking fairly good for me. I've got max key, and that's because, well, yes, going for Stone Bullet does take 1 bar of key, but if you keep clicking it, it'll like go for like 3 rounds, I guess you could say. Yeah, and if you hold it in, like, I think it's just the first rock, it will do more damage. God, it sucks. So that broke his guard again. Went for the Triangle Stone Break, just send him flying down. Charge at the Stone Bullet in a second, there we go. Yeah, I just throw it at him. I think it's this guy, or maybe the guy in the final fight. I use that because I think the guy in the final fight in this video also picks Vegeta Blue, and I make him use his evasive, which is quite funny, you know, like same barrier or force shield, what you can call it. Go for the Stone Bullet. So Stone Bullet is stronger than final Kamehameha confirmed, because you know it just cancelled out. Well, okay, it didn't cancel that. I don't know why I said that, but it just, you know, went through the final Kamehameha, I guess. Great, awesome. Rocks are OP confirmed, I guess. I don't know. So right here, I'm kind of expecting to break my stamina, because, well, if he did break my stamina, you know, right now, he wouldn't be able to go for Spirit Sword, because, well, actually, he could now because he went to Clash, so he could almost go for a final Kamehameha, and of course, he does go for Spirit Sword there. I don't know why. Even if he caught me in it, I think I could have vanished later on and avoided it, and even if I didn't, or if I did and he failed, I'd still have more than enough health to survive, you know, getting hit with a full Spirit Sword. All these, I think so anyway. So I do finish him off. Oh man, I don't like this. I really didn't like doing this video. Well, it's not that I didn't like it, but it was just very frustrating. So next guy, again, limitations on. Rank battle, I think. Thankfully, this guy wasn't the most experienced. I'm getting very nice purple blocks off here and some very nice predicts when he's going to vanish. I mean, last time he vanished, I went for the fully charged back hit. It didn't really, well, it didn't really, yeah. Well, it didn't hit him. Like, it either did or it didn't. It didn't hit him. Yeah, I mean, it almost did though, but I still made him vanish either way, that's cool. I went for the back hit there. He goes for the double-handed MLG back flip, that's awesome. I don't know why I went for the back hit a little bit ago. I was going to hit him. I actually get the successful heavy stamina break, but because Xenoverse is Xenoverse, you know, we went into Clash and that cancelled out the recovery animation. He went for potential leash a little bit ago, then he just went for a super Kamehameha. I cancelled both of them out by going for Stone Bullet, which is actually quite funny. I believe now he just kind of spams Kamehameha to some extent. I mean, but who cares, like, whatever. I've been throwing rocks at him, like, for almost the entire fight. So, I think we went to like a minute, well I say Clash, like you can't go into Clash in Xenoverse. But the rocks exploded, I think, on the Kamehameha, and he created some sort of like energy shockwave. I don't know, but that was quite funny. Like, feel free to, you know, watch the footage back or rewind it to see what actually happened. I'm not too sure if he did that or not. Yeah, the rocks were just smashing through the crater. So again, guys, rocks are OP confirmed. What am I even saying now? I don't know. So yeah, he's just like spamming key blasts at me there. I was kind of just laughing at this point because like, well, I can't blame him because I'm just throwing rocks, you know. He goes for a super Kamehameha, thinking should I try and perfect block it? No, I don't need to. And if I messed up, I wouldn't be able to use my evasive because I don't have one on this moveset, which is awesome. I go for the heavy stand right there. I wait a moment, then go for a few more rocks. He can't move, so I'm just going to throw the entire lot at him. And he does use his evasive. No, he teleports, but because we're on the invisible ground, it's kind of glitched, so he vanishes and then he spawns back where he was previously rather than going behind me. So yeah, I mean, I've only had like a few fights where the fight on this stage has, like, you know, actually been inside the crater, but it's not like in the air. So there's like what, 50 seconds left now. I do kind of want to wrap this up. I mean, I'm not necessarily in any rush because I've got a lot of health, key and stamina, especially compared to him. So I mean, it wouldn't happen right now, but if he had max key, went for potential unleashed and brought my guard with either the heavy or the triangle stamina, but well, yeah, the heavy or the triangle. No, with the heavy or the light stamina break, so I guess like the triangle or the square stamina break. And if he had max key, he could go for at least 2 consecutive super Kamehamehas. And because I think Gohan does get a Zenkai boost when he's got low health because he's like a half Saiyan, so damn, actually I think that pushed me over to 5,000 points in ranked, I'm not too sure, or I don't know. So this guy picks Bardock, he's got a lot of stamina, so realistically I should probably try and bait him into using his stamina by going for the Anticipation Fist or just going for back hits. And it's been a while since I've explained what the Anticipation Fist technique is. I didn't come up with this or the name, I just adopted it because it's a really smart idea. I mean, it was mostly used in Xenoverse 1 and Xenoverse 2 kind of, well, I wouldn't necessarily say it's pointless because of lag and stuff, but I mean, going for the back hit will probably be more efficient. But basically what the Anticipation Fist is hitting your opponent a few times, typically between 1, 2 or 3 times, sometimes 4, then expecting them to vanish, so you stop attacking them, then you manually turn yourself around, then continue attacking. So it's like, well, you're setting yourself up for your opponent to vanish, so you're basically, you know, predicting what your opponent's going to do. He goes for Saiyan Spirit there, I break his guard. I've got no key right now, so I'm thinking, okay, I don't want to use too much stamina because, I mean, you know, I need to make sure I've got a ton of stamina. I do teleport here, I think, yes I do, and that's just to set up the Stone Blow because I've got it. I may as well try and use it at least once per fight. Get a perfect block off there, go for the fully charged back here. I think it's fully charged anyway, or at the very least it was, you know, pretty charged up. So yeah, yeah. Again, this moveset is just awful. Like I say, moveset, quote unquote moveset. So yeah, he went for the Ride Javelin there, and because he's Bardock and got, well, not necessarily because he's Bardock, but because he's got low health. If that hit me, it wouldn't have defeated me, but that would have done a ton of damage. So thankfully, you know, it was just too slow to do anything. I hope it's Xenoverse 3, and I might make a video about this in the future. Just no context, hashtag Ride Javelin. I'm just purely curious to see how many people actually type that. I think that'll be really interesting. But yeah, what I want to do for one of the future, what I think should be included in Xenoverse 3 videos, is a new ultimate attack called Super Ride Javelin, and I think that should work the same way as the normal Ride Javelin works, but you know, it's an ultimate attack version, so it could potentially do more damage. He went for Super Saiyan 3 there, that's going to be how I break his guard, of course. I think if I threw just one more rocket in, that would have been enough to defeat him, but no, so I figured, you know what, I can't deal with this, I need to defeat him. So I do go for the homing, well, it's not the homing dash, the orb burst, whatever, that finished him off. So going to the 4th and final fight for this video, this guy picks Vegito Blue. Great, so yeah, again, he's got a ton of health, stamina and key, so not off to a good start. I mean, the first guy did as well, so I mean, you know, whatever. I swing around him there. Yeah, I just want to make sure I can make him, you know, vanish and drain as much stamina as possible without breaking his guard. And I can't remember if or when I do break his guard. He goes for that little combo there, like when he kicks you up, well, not kick you, well, yeah, I guess I kick you up, then he kicks you back down, like with the straight leg. Yeah, I'm sure that you can do some sort of devastating infinite with that because, you know, it takes no key stamina or health to continue, so yeah, that could be rather disgusting. I go for a few rocks here, and I believe he vanishes there. Yes, he does. That was definitely 100% without any shadow of a doubt, either a panic or a pressure vanish, because, I mean, I think I'd finished throwing the rock, so it wouldn't have continued, and, I mean, it doesn't do that much damage, really, so you might as well just, like, tank it if you can. I mean, I don't know if any of these guys scanned my moveset, so they saw I was just running Stone Bullet. You know, I just don't know if they did or not. So yeah, I did try to break his guard there, or just, you know, hit him with a heavy smash, but I think it hit him, but he didn't register, like latency, whatever, I don't know. Who cares? He almost breaks my guard there. I vanished, then I break his guard, but, you know, it's going to recover quite fast, so I may have just screwed myself there. So I figured, let's roll rocks. He goes for his evasive, I think. Yeah, right there. Again, as soon as I finished, so that was definitely some sort of like panic. He vanished there, so he just wasted like what, 5 bars of stamina. I break his guard again after he tried to break my guard, but I vanished. So right now I've got no stamina at all. I was thinking, should I go for stamina reset? I don't know, because I wouldn't be able to protect myself at all. I don't think you can even go for a throw when you go for stamina reset. I mean, I know you can spam just like step vanishing, but I don't necessarily think it's cheap, but it's just a bit annoying and feels a bit meh. I don't know. So here he goes. Well, he did break my guard finally, like after the 3rd stamina break attempt. Then he went for final combat, and that is game. What's funny is that I gave this guy a rematch and used my normal preset, or I guess my limit breaker preset, which is now my normal one, and I defeated him in about, I think it was 1 minute and 11 seconds, and he disconnected, so I thought that was quite funny. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.